Hi. My name is Jasmine. I go by TYICE, which means to treasure yourself in creation every day. Welcome to my channel. Here we will talk about things that are important, things that can change your perspective, and ways to connect. Let's grow together. Let's go together. Let's heal together. And let's yield together. This is a safe space cultivated by myself, JTV. Welcome. Peace. Oh yeah. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to meeting all of you. Deuces. Peace.
Niggas up now. We up now. All my niggas up now. We up now. All my niggas up now. We up now.
Peace. Again, I am Jasmine Black. And I am here because I am being called to share my perspective with the world based off of what I've studied and just what I've attracted upon just, being light, even in times where I didn't know I was light, times when I needed the light. So I'm here to share things that have helped me grow, expand, and learn to love myself more and more. So today's session is about resolution. And I'm going to read you a few verses from the Holy Quran. So as I am a student, and on this journey, I've been guided to, explore different holy texts. So I'm going to read from the Holy Quran, Circle 7 of More Science. So I'm going to read directly from chapter 41. Holy instructions from the Prophet. Inconstancy. And inconstancy means the quality of being changeable, variable. So inconstancy means the quality of being changeable, fickle, or unfaithful, characterized by a lack of steadfast in opinions, behaviors, or affection. And again, on my channel, we will speak from facts, based off of definitions that we have been given for understanding. So all of my information will be guided from life experiences, things that I've read or came across, or things that has been placed upon my spirit to share. So I like to define things and break things down to a root. So you will hear a lot of definitions coming from me based off of interpretations of Google. I gotta pull out my Webster's, actually. I gotta pull out my Webster's. You know what I'm saying? Next episode, for sure, gotta have my Webster's. I gotta pull that joint out, put that joint right under the table. So whenever it's coming, you can watch me and acknowledge me, you know, in real time, going through, you know, the dictionary to define words that I may have a assumption or a perception about that may be unclear. And it's nothing wrong with your perception. Your perception is what makes you unique and make you a genius. But I also like to reflect off of the given statement of definition. Okay, that was a little ramble, but yeah, let's get back to the subject. Again, I'm reading from chapter 41 of the Holy Quran of Moorish Science, which is the Circle 7. Nature urgeth thee to inconstancy, O man. Therefore, guard thyself at all times against it. Thou art from the womb of thy mother, various and wavering. From the loins of thy father, inheritest thou instability. Instability is the not being able to be still or make certain decisions or headfast decisions. So it's always in like movement or limbo. But let me give you, that's based off of my perception. So I'm going to go ahead and define this. Instability. So, okay, instability is the state of being unstable, unbalanced, or unpredictable, often characterized by a high likelihood of sudden change or collapse. So that was close to what I said, but again, I like to be reasonable and be clear so that people can, you know, have things to relate to that are beneficial to their experience. Okay. Thou art from the womb of thy mother, various and wavering. From the loins of thy father inheritest thou instability. How then shalt thou be firm? Those who gave thee a body furnished it with weakness, but he who gave thee a soul armed thee with resolution. Employ it, and thou art wise. Be wise, and thou art happy. So that's the chapter and the verses that I wanted to express. Specifically, the fact that even though we are furnished with weaknesses, we have been given a soul on this plane made manifest, and we are armed with resolution. Meaning that all of the problems that we face in today's time, there is a solution. And the solution exists inside of you and me. You and I, we have the solution to our problems. And what does resolution mean, Jasmine? So I'm going to read the definition of resolution. So resolution is the act of solving a problem, a firm decision to do something formal, a statement passed by a group, or the level of detail in an image or measurement. It signifies firmness of purpose or the conclusion of a conflict. And why is this important? This is important because every person has a strength and every person has a weakness. It may be more than one, more than we can count, or whatever. It's not about who has more strengths than the next or who has more weaknesses than the next. Everybody has a strength and everybody has a weakness. That, to me, is why we have so many people on earth. To learn how to work together, to work as a team, We need people who are great at building. We need people who are great at understanding sound. We need people who can read the stars, people who can create foundations, people who listen, etc., etc. Every single person has a strength and every single person has a weakness. But even though we have weaknesses, every being has a purpose. And again, I know I stated this in my last episode, that everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as anything happening by mistake or accident. And then again, cause and effect is purpose. And within purpose, there is a resolution. Meaning that the resolution is you. You are the resolution. Each of us in today's time is a direct descendant of our ancestors. Each of us, from our mother's side and our father's side, we each are direct links and descendants of our lineage. Which means that we are a solution. We are a resolution. We come as a link bearing keys and messages from two lineages that joins within us. There's one, then there's two, and then there's three. And you are three. And in that you are the masculine and the feminine, which becomes one. And when it becomes one, it's you, as the image and the likeness of the Creator. So let's go back to this verse. The last verse states, "Those who gave thee a body furnished it with weakness, but he who gave thee a soul armed thee with resolution. Employ it, and thou art wise. Be wise, and thou art happy." So again, this is just a cycle. From my previous episode, to be a reminder that you have a place in this world. There is no such thing that exists for no reason. You have a purpose. And your purpose for being in existence, for coexisting with everything, the sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, nature, earth, wind, water, fire, the elements, ether, etc., etc., and all things that man creates. You have a purpose for coexisting. You are not just a worthless human being. Your place in this world has significance. And it's your job and your duty to know what that is. Because again, only you have the power to bring forth you in this world. So I want to bring up something that I was thinking about earlier. Let me see if I can, remember what it was. Well, I can't. Well, I'm not going to say I can't. I hate saying can't. I hate that word. We have to delete that from our dictionary. The only thing that you shouldn't do is anything that harms yourself or others. Other than that, I can do the impossible. There's nothing I cannot do. but yeah, the moral of what I was experiencing and envisioning earlier was that I have to leave a legacy here. I'm here to create and build something that no one else has built or created. And with that being said is that you have to leave a footprint. Everybody has a fingerprint. Everybody has a footprint. And no one's footprint or fingerprint can be duplicated. I know that so much is going on in the world, so you may feel like, okay, all I can do is work or whatever else. But at the end of the day, you have a place. And it's your right to do and create what's in your mind. No one else knows your dreams. And this is something I had to learn. I had to learn that no one else sees the world the way I see the world. I'm like, why are we treating people like this? Why are we doing this to each other? You know, why? But that's because no one sees the world how I see the world. No one sees things how I see things. No one loves how I love. You know what I'm saying? That's an awakening. That's a rude awakening. No one has the same vision as you. That's crazy. It's like, what? So I'm my whole individual being. But the thing is, there's no such thing as individuality because we're all one. We're all connected. We're all interconnected. Everything in the universe is related. But we've lost touch with that reality, which is why there's so much selfishness. There's so much greed on this planet, so much hatred, so much envy. When at the root of everything, all of our lives, we need the same things to function and survive. We all need food. We all need shelter. We all need clothing. We all need water, and we all need community. Support, love, family, our mother and our father. So I guess I will close this. You know, I like to leave space for thoughts, you know, for imagination, for mystery. You know, I am a piece of the puzzle in your life, you know. So again, may this align with what you need to assist you and remind you of your place and remind you of the fact that you have a place and that you are armed with resolution. No one else can manipulate you. No one else is your enemy. The strongest enemy that we all have to face is ourselves. And I know that sounds limiting, especially being so-called black in America and being black in this world. Because, you know, there seems to be this force that wants us deleted. But the thing is, what is your relationship to that energy? Are you willingly becoming a culprit to that energy, or are you embracing that energy and learning to love over hate? One of the main reasons that Prophet Noble Jew Ali cultivated the Holy Quran, Circle 7 of Moorish Science, is to teach the so-called black Americans how to love themselves and how to love each other instead of hate. So to end this, I want to say that you are the solution. You are the creator of your experiences. You are the creator of all of your conditions. And the solution is a perspective. We have to change our perspective. We have to change the way we see ourselves. And we have to change the way we see our reflection. So I'm going to end it on that note. Peace. I do want to say gratitude to the mind and the genius. Gratitude to the vision. Gratitude to the breath. Gratitude to spoken word. To the voice. Gratitude to the heart. And gratitude to love. Namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you. Peace.